All right, guys, mic check, mic check. I believe we should be coming through now. Let me know in the stream comments if you can hear me clear. I think I got it figured out. Looks like a couple guys in Heat 1 for the C-Class lagged out, so we're going to try and get those guys back in before we get going. Alright, mic check, mic check. Let me know real quick if it's coming through. I want to say that it's maxing out a little bit, but let me know if it sounds any better than before. Looks like it is going to be Bryce 35-35 with the whole shot. Mic check. Still trying to figure out what's going on with the microphone. Right now, it looks like race 35-35 is in third place for the Yamaha. We're going to try and make our way towards the front to see who is leading the way in Heat 1. So we've got a battle between Squidbait and Cloaked Ratchet. I apologize for the lagginess of the microphone. I'm going to continue to try and figure that out while the race goes on. Mic check, how about now? Let me know if it sounds any better than before. Still trying to figure out what's going on with the microphone. Looks like battle between Squidbait and Cloaked Ratchet still out front in Heat 1 of this C-Class here at the 125 Dream Race. Mic check, how's the quality? Still bad? If it's still bad, let me know in the comments. Mic check, mic check. Let me know again if it sounds any better. Key 1, C-Class. Okay. Sounds much worse. All right, mic checking again. Let me know one more time. Still bad? Better? Let me know, let me know. All right, checking again. Anything. Nothing. You can hear the mic. Mic sounds okay. Okay. How about, does the game audio sound okay? Like the bikes in comparison to my voice talking through the mic? Say yes, the comparison is good. No game audio. Is there game audio? No. Okay, hold on. Stop audio. give a quick rundown of the guys that went through. I'm going to try and figure out this game audio real quick. Cloaked Ratchet taking the first place spot in Heat 1, followed by Bryce. Squidbait in third. John Grotti in fourth. Carter Stan in fifth. Seth AB212 and Garbu 808 are going to have to go to the LCQ. I'm going to join Heat 2 right now. I'm going to try and figure out that game audio. Hold tight, guys. All right, guys, we're back with Heat number 2. PS4 side of the 125 Dream Race. Let me know if the mic still sounds good, and also let me know if there's game audio now. Let me know if you can hear the bikes. I'm still going to try and figure out the game audio right now, guys, but I'm going to also commentate while we're doing that. I'm going to try top 5 transfer from Heat 2 into the main motos. The rest of the guys are going to have to go to the LCQ. Right now, it looks like we got Nosshaus in 7th, battling forward. JSB Moto 456 goes down. Trying to make our way towards the front. Caleb Drew in 7th, but first place is Valentino Tiabo out front here in Heat 2 of the C-Class at the 125 Dream Race. I'm still going to try and figure out that game audio. Just give me 1 sec. Battle up front between Jala and Valentino. All right. Game audio is back. Let me know if you can hear my voice and if the audio through the microphone is okay. Looks like we got a couple guys saying voice is good, bikes are good. Whew! That was stressful, guys. Back in business, as far as I'm concerned. I really do apologize for that. We had everything working. I was a little bit afraid of that when I opened up the streaming stuff. I didn't know if everything was still in line. It looked like some of the stuff had disappeared. Probably should have checked over that just in case, but looks like we're back on now. I apologize for that. We should be good to go for the rest of the day. Thank you guys that are still in the stream for sticking with it. And I guess now that we're on Heat 2 and I'm just getting the commentating going for real this time, I want to say thank you to you guys for tuning in to the official MXvsATV 125 Dream Race on PS4, hosted by MXO Sports, presented by Vital MX. Valentino Tiabo out front here in the C-Class, Heat 2. Looks like he's got a pretty commanding lead here, nice and smooth. We'll take a look back at some battles going on. So we got Jala 119, 120 in third, holding it down. And looks like BDE Carmen Cosmic Kills, fourth and fifth, battling it out. Where is sixth place though? Outdoorsman in third, our host observer. Noss House, part of the fellow Canadian Blue Crew, running in seventh. Not looking too good for him right now. Might have to take a trip to the LCQ. Got his eyes set on the sixth place rider. JSB Moto having some troubles back in ninth. BDE Carm holding down that fifth and final transfer spot here in Heat 2. Believe we are going on to lap 1, 2. They're now on lap 3, I believe, out of 6. Top 5 transfer to the two main motos. BDE Carm, the number 10. BDE Carm, the number 10 on the Husky, ripping it here in Heat 2. Looks like everybody's kind of spread out. BDE Carm sitting pretty comfortable in that 5th place transfer spot. No worries there for Carm as of now. Tani 72 in 6th place. Gonna have to put on a pretty hard charge over the course of these next 2.5, 3 laps if he wants to make it straight into the main motos. Caleb Drew in 7th. Looks like he made the pass on Noss House. Valentino still running out front on the KTM. Valentino was your 8th fastest qualifier with a 143.51. Valentino also did the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship back in May. So good to see him back here for the Dream Race, ripping it up on Redbud. Now leading the way in Heat 2 in the C-Class here at the 125 Dream Race. Looking solid. Only about 2 laps to go, I believe. This is going to be his 4th lap. So 3 laps to go. Valentino out front. Caleb Drew and Tani. Caleb Drew's in 6th. Tani 72 in 7th. Looks like 5th place is still a bit of a ways ahead of these guys. Quite a bit of ways. BDE, oh, that's BDE Carmen 4th now. Looks like he made the pass on who is now in 5th. Outdoorsman in 3rd, having a solid ride. He's your 2nd fastest qualifier here in the C-Class with a 138.86. Another guy who tried qualifying for the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship that we hosted back in May. So good to see him back as well. Number 2 on the KTM. BDE Carm pushing forward though. Solid ride so far. Trying to make it into 3rd place. Get some bonus points. Looks good on the resume. 5th place, Cosmic Kills. So, BDE Carm, who was in 5th, now makes the pass on the number 14 of Cosmic Kills. Cosmic back in 5th now. Looks like he's still got a pretty good gap over the 6th, 7th, and 8th place riders. Stay focused. Oh, and he's down. Spoke too soon. A couple more of those, and he's going to have some trouble with the guys behind him. Do not want to lose that transfer spot. Main motos, getting in there nice and easy is the best way to do it. Take a look back real quick. Looks like Outdoorsman casing Laraco's leap, going down. BDE Carm has made the pass. And it looks like Carm only 3.47 seconds behind the number 8 of Valentino Tiabo, making a push to try and get the Heat 2 win. See if he can do it. Observer, our host. Nosshaus back in 7th, battling with Caleb Drew. Trying to make the pass for 6th. Nearly hits the pole going up the leap. Cases the leap. That's going to lose some time. JSB Moto back in 8th. 3rd place, BDE Carm. Who is in 2nd? I thought it was BDE Carm in 2nd. Valentino out front. 2nd is Jala. Did forget about Jala, the number 4 on the Yamaha. He is your 4th fastest qualifier. Still looking solid. When they came through the finish, I thought that was Carm, but it was actually Jala, only 3.4 seconds behind. So keeping him in his sights, keeping him honest, see if you can force him into a mistake and possibly take this Heat 2 win. Jala having a solid ride aboard that Yamaha 125. Cosmic Kills, the number 14, still holding down the number 5 spot, the final transfer spot here in Heat 2. Wants to get straight into those main motos, take the stress off his shoulders, prepare, and get ready for 2 10-lappers with the fastest C-Class guys on PS4. I believe that's going to be Valentino Tiabo taking the Heat 2 win here in the C-Class, Outdoorsman in 4th. Looking good, looking good. Cosmic Kills in 5th. And Cosmic Kills is going to take that 5th and final transfer spot. It's going to be... Let's try and make our way to 6th. Caleb Drew is going to have to go to the LCQ. Take a look at the results real quick, and then we'll be back for the LCQ. Give a quick rundown of who's in here. Valentino taking the Heat 2 win, followed by Jala, BDE Carm in 3rd, Outdoorsman taking the 4th place spot in Heat 2, and Cosmic Kills taking that final transfer spot here in Heat 2 of the C-Class. Caleb Drew, Nosshaus, JSB Moto, and Tani are all going to have to take a trip to the LCQ. One last shot at making it into the main motos. We'll be right back for the LCQ. Alright guys, welcome back to the MXvsATV 125 Dream Race, hosted by MXO Sports, presented by Vital MX. We are about to get the LCQ underway here in the C class. Right now we're looking at Garbu 808. Looks like should have everybody, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. We got 7 guys in the LCQ. 4 laps. 2 riders advance to the main motos. Only 2 out of these 7 guys are going to get to go to the 2 main motos. Right now we got Garbu 808. Our host Tin Man. Seth Ab 12 getting some practice in. JSB Moto 456. Tani 72 taking a digger. Caleb Drew, Jumbo, Noss House. About to hit that launch pad here at Redbud. Part of the Canadian Blue Man crew, the number 12 of Noss House. His first tournament, just got the game not too long ago, just a couple weeks ago, bought it. His friends encouraged him to try it out, encouraged him to sign up for the tourney. Here he is at the 125 Dream Race, trying to make his way into the main motos, the number 12 of Noss House, trying to get it done here in this 4-lap LCQ. Seconds left until this LCQ and all these riders get on the gate. Seth Ab 12, number 13 on the Yamaha, ready to get it done. Spectate Tani, number 6 Tani off the start. Get through this loading screen. Wonderful visuals of the super notorious Redbud MX track in Buchanan, Michigan. These riders are about to get after it. Once this little cinematic gets over with, the gate will drop, and these riders will be off into the first corner. Two riders advance, 4 laps, super quick. You got to sprint, you got to get out front. Don't want to make any big mistakes right off the bat, or it is going to be a big issue trying to catch back up. Looks like we got Seth Ab on the outside, going to sweep that outside and try and take this whole shot. Decent start, trying to get over. Not too bad. Get into drone cam. Seth Ab 12 sets himself up pretty nicely. So far here in, and he hits the banner. That is going to be very costly for Seth Ab. I apologize, I keep switching the camera view. Garbu 808 now in 4th. Take a look up front. JSB Moto in 6th. Tin Man. Jumbo in 7th. Right now we got Noss House and Caleb Drew 1 and 2. The number 12 of Noss House, and I believe Caleb Drew is the number 18. Both of these riders, big start, looking solid up front. Noss House and Caleb Drew trying to make it into the main motos here in the C class of the 125 Dream Race. Looks like Noss House already opened up a slight gap. Looking good. Take a look behind us. We got Caleb Drew, number 18, and he's got a hungry pack of riders behind him trying to get into that final transfer spot. Over the launch pad he goes. Nice and smooth. Noss House still out front with a slight gap. Who is in 3rd? I believe that's Tani in 3rd. Tani is going to crash hard and allow Caleb Drew to pull away just slightly. Going on to lap 2 now. Noss House through the finish line, followed by Caleb Drew in that second and final transfer spot here in the C-Class LCQ of the 125 Dream Race. The number 6 of Tani 72 is in 3rd, and then the number 13 of Seth Ab 12 in 4th. Already pretty far back after the first lap. Going to be very tough to catch back up to one of these 2 spots with the little amount of time that is left. Nosshaus, big lead out front, trying to get into the main motos. He does not want his first MX versus ATV all-out tournament experience to end here. Pushing hard these 4 laps, got to sprint and make it happen. Caleb Drew still in second. Nosshaus out front. Take a look back. Jumbo in 7th, having some troubles on the Cowie. That Rainbow Nordic Cowie. 8th place is 10. JSB Moto in 5th. Garbu 808 crashing into the banner in 6th place. Seth Ab 12 still in 4th. And it looks like Tani has his eyes set on Caleb Drew here in this LCQ. Off the track, Tani. Big mistake by Tani. That is definitely going to cost him, as you can see. Was making his way right onto the back fender of Caleb Drew and made a huge mistake. Crashing into the banners through the rollers. Launching that 125 over the leaf, just making it. The number 6 of Tani has 2 more laps to make it happen. They're now on lap 3. Launching the finish line jump, framing it. Looks like there's a 2.5 second gap between Nosshaus and Caleb Drew, and then about another 4 seconds or so between Caleb Drew and Tani. So Tani is definitely going to have to push super hard if he wants to make it into that final transfer spot here in the LCQ of the C class. Battles out front. Caleb Drew, number 18, still a little bit behind Nosshaus, but holding it down in 2nd place. Caleb Drew seems to be hitting every jump. No style, not whipping or nothing, just trying to stay smooth and keep it clean. No crazy scrubbing, taking it easy and trying to get into these main motos here in the C class. Interesting technique by Caleb Drew. Looking good though, looking good. Nosshaus still holding it down out front. Number 12 of the Canadian Blue Crew, winning the LCQ currently, trying to make it happen. Jumbo back in 7th. JSB Moto 4, 5, 6 in 5th place. Out there ripping. Looking solid aboard that KTM. Garbu in 6th. Seth Ab now in 3rd. Looks like he made the pass on Tani. Tani must have made another big mistake. Allowed Seth Ab to get that much closer and make the pass. Tani going to try and rip that outside. Oh, stuffs it. Absolutely stuffs it. Tani stuffs it in the corner before the leap, and Seth Ab is going to pull away ever so slightly. We are now on the 4th and final lap of this C-Class LCQ. There's about a 5-6 second gap between 2nd and 3rd. So it's going to be very tough for Seth Ab to make his way into 2nd place unless Caleb Drew makes a costly mistake, which looks like he might have came together with a banner. But Seth Ab still slightly behind. Going down the ski jump. Seth Ab hitting that triple. Tani throwing it. Trying to throw a nice fat whip over that triple. Caleb Drew still in 2nd. Nosshaus right in front of him. Well, maybe not right in front of him, but definitely in front of him. Nosshaus just getting through the Monza wall, going over the launch pad. Nice solid ride here in the LCQ by Nosshaus. He knew what he had to do. Had to get a start, be smart, be smooth, keep it clean. And now he's leading the LCQ on the last lap. And looking to make the main motos, his first ever tournament here on MX vs ATV All Out, hosted by MXO Sports. Looking solid going through this final corner before the leap. Throwing a nice little whip for the fans. Ooh! Oh! Absolutely casing the leap. That'll hurt. That will hurt. Garbu in 6th. 3rd place is Seth Ab, also casing the leap. Nosshaus taking this LCQ win. He is moving forward Caleb Drew in second. He is taking that second and final transfer spot. Seth Ab just falls short in third place here in the C-Class LCQ. Congratulations to all the riders that signed up and participated today here in the LCQ. JSB, Tani, Seth Ab, Jumbo, and Garbu. Thank you for showing up and competing. But it was going to be Caleb Drew and Noss House making it into those main motos. We'll be right back. We're going to get the Moto 1 going for the C-Class. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Moto 1 C-Class PS4 side of the MXvsATV 125 Dream Race, hosted by MXO Sports and presented by Vital MX, is about to get underway in just about 50 seconds. The stage is set, the riders are in, and we are about to throw down here in the C-Class. Cosmic Kills. Seth Abb is going to make it in. He was third in the LCQ, however, one of the riders from the heats did not show up, so we're bringing in Seth Abb since he was the next guy in the LCQ, so good for him. Seth Abb 212 making it in. Cosmic Kills. Right now we got Caleb Drew, who is the number 18. He's your 18th fastest qualifier, got second in the LCQ. Observer, our wonderful host. Number 14 at Cosmic Kills. Jala, the number 4. Cloaked Ratchet, he is your fastest qualifier. Look out for him. Definitely going to be the guy to challenge, possibly winning both motos, being that number 1. But we'll see if any of these riders can challenge him and possibly take it away from him. So, we're on the gate. We're going to get a little cinematic going of the Redbud track. And this gate's going to drop and we're going to throw down. So, C-Class is about to get underway. Moto 1, Moto 1, Moto 1. Valentino Tiabo was Heat 2 winner, I believe. Take a look real quick. Valentino was your Heat 2 winner, and Cloaked Ratchet was your Heat 1 winner. So, expect both of those guys to be duking it out here in Moto 1 of the C-Class. We're going to try and get over to a rider to spectate off the starting line. 30-second board is up. Thrown sideways. We're going to spectate John Grady off the start. The number 7. Aboard the Yamaha. Little late off the start. Who's that out front? The number 14 of Cosmic Kills getting a sweet hole shot. Nice start to his Moto 1 race. Cosmic Kills with the hole shot out front right now. We're going to switch to drone cam real quick. John Grady in 7th. Nos House, BDE Carm, and a bunch of other guys swarming all around him. Looking good. Make our way towards the front. Second place right now, Valentino Tiabo, your Heat 2 winner, followed by BDE Carm. Valentino trying to make quick work of Cosmic Kills, but look at Cosmic Kills go. Throwing a nice scrub over that uphill triple. Leading the way here in lap 1. Now, this is a 10-lap moto. C-Class is going to do 2 10-lap motos, but looks like we got about a 5-way battle, maybe 6. All these guys hanging in there. Stuff is about to get crazy. Valentino, Cosmic Kills out front. Valentino off the track. Heat 2 winner Valentino having some troubles going off the track. Now sitting in 5th. Take a look. Caleb Drew, who's second in the LCQ, now sitting in 10th. Seth Abb, third in the LCQ, making a push inside that top 5. Good for him. Followed by the number 5 of Bryce. Top 3. Let's get to the top 3. All these guys bouncing around. Crazy racing going on. Cloaked Ratchet trying to make his way forward. Big scrub by the number 1 on the Husky. Nos House back in 9th. He is your LCQ winner. Might have had a rough start. Still holding in there. Got the pack in his sights, so don't count him out for a possible top 5 position. We'll see if he can stay focused and push forward, but it looks like Cosmic Kills come through the finish line in 1st, followed by the number 10 of BDE Carm in 2nd, just under a second behind Cosmic Kills. 3rd place is B Fowler, number 1 is Cloaked Ratchet, and the number 7 of John Grady rounding out the top 5 here on lap 1. These riders are now on lap 2. Squidbait back in 10th, he is number 11, Outdoorsman. Outdoorsman is your 2nd fastest qualifier here in the C-Class, having some trouble back in 10th, 11th, battling out with Squidbait. Try and make our way forward a little bit. Cosmic Kills in 2nd. I believe that is BDE Carm making the pass on Cosmic, now leading the way, but Cosmic going to try and hit that inside and make the pass back. Both riders going inside, outside, outside, inside, flying down this straightaway. Cosmic Kills is going to take that first place position back over, but BDE Carm is going to launch that tabletop. Both of these riders duking it out, come together, and Cosmic is going to go down. It's going to allow BDE Carm to open up a bit of a gap. Big mistake by Carm and a big mistake by Cosmic. These riders are all over. Fat whip by Cosmic, but Valentino and Cloaked Ratchet Your Heat 1 and Heat 2 winner now come into the picture, and Valentino is charging through those rollers. Cloaked Ratchet hanging in there and hitting the banner. Cloaked Ratchet goes down. So Cosmic Kills was leading the first lap. Lost 2 positions here on lap 2. These riders are moving on to lap 3. It looks like the number 8 of Valentino now has made his way into the first place spot, followed by BDE Carm. Cosmic in third, and Jala, number 4, fourth fastest qualifier, now making his way towards the front of the pack. Cloaked Ratchet still having some troubles. Looks like he's back in about 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So far, so good. Solid ride for BDE Carm. Number 10 looking pretty good, but going to fly off the track. Big mistake. That's going to allow some riders behind him to get closer. Meanwhile, Valentino out front, pulling away. These riders are now on lap 3 here in Moto 1 of the C-Class. Cosmic Kills trying to take back that second place spot. Looking solid. John Grady in 9th. Had a pretty, not too good of a start, but he did make his way up towards the top 5, and it looks like he's already fallen back a little bit, getting past by 2 riders, number 13 and Squidbait. Valentino out front. Silky smooth over the launch pad, throwing a whip. Number 8 on the KTM. Heat 2 winner, now leading the way here in Moto 1. Caleb Drew in 12th. Having some troubles. Second in the LCQ. Struggling right now in Moto 1. Seth Abb in 9th. Bryce, 6th. He is number 5 on the Yamaha. Cloaked Ratchet now in 3rd, making the pass on Jala. Setting his sights on Carm. Going to try and scrub past him. Can he make it work? Not quite. BDE Carm still holding down second place spot, falling about 2 seconds that lap to Valentino. Now sitting 3 seconds behind him here on lap 4. Cloaked Ratchet still getting bounced around in that 4th place spot, but Bryce 35 has made his way into the picture. Going to see if Bryce can make some passes on these guys. Looking pretty solid so far through this moto. Looks like Valentino made a pretty big mistake. Big 4-way, maybe 5-way battle going on between these riders here in the C-Class. Exciting racing between these guys, between Valentino, Carm, Cloaked Ratchet, and Jala. Bryce, 35 in 5th place just behind these guys. Not looking too bad. Cloaked, big mistake, gonna go down. Didn't lose a spot though, just a little bit of time to the 2nd place rider and the 1st place rider. Track is already so beat up. Little mistake by Carm, that's gonna allow Cloaked Ratchet to make the pass. Carm trying to bounce back, and he does. Oh, and he goes off the track and reset. Carm. Big crash, big mistake by Carm. Tried to bounce back at Cloaked Ratchet, but ended up making a big mistake, and now he's probably sitting in about 4th or 5th. But like I said at the beginning of the race, look out for Valentino and Cloaked Ratchet, your Heat 1 and 2 winners. Definitely the guys to look out for here in the C-Class. So we'll see if we have a big battle going on in the next 6 laps of this race. Take a look back at some of our other guys. Nosshaus, LCQ winner, having a solid ride in Moto 1, 6th place. He is the number 12, about 5 seconds behind the 5th place rider, which is Bryce 35. Nonetheless, great ride so far by Nosshaus, part of the Canadian Blue Crew. Got a bunch of buddies, like I said, that encouraged him to get the game and try out the tourney. Look out for his buddies in B class, Levi Hughes, MPV, and Flea Squad. 3 of those guys, part of the Canadian Blue Crew, qualified for the B class, and another buddy of theirs, Morgan Hughes 107, qualifying 7th in the A class, so look out for those. But right now, Nosshaus in 6th, battling it out with Outdoorsman for that 6th place spot. Outdoorsman struggling in the beginning laps, but looks like he's trying to push forward and make his way towards the top 5 spot. Not looking too bad. Outdoorsman Gonna have to make quick work of Nosshaus if he wants to make a push towards the top 5 spot, which would be Bryce 35-35. We got Nosshaus in 6th. Squidbait 405, the number 11, back in 9th. Struggling a little bit. Still throwing it steezy over the, nice and smooth over the launch pad. Ooh, big mistake by the 7th place rider on the Yamaha. Not sure who that was. Maybe Seth Ab. Either way, Squidbait is going to pick up a spot, but Outdoorsman continuing to struggle. Big mistake before the leap. Outdoorsman going to lose another position, and Squidbait continuing to move forward. Jala now in 3rd. As they come through the finish line after lap 5, it is it is Cloaked Ratchet. Cloaked has made the pass on Valentino, so we're going to make our way towards the front of the pack. Looks like we got a battle going on. Sorry about the quick skipping. But big battle going on. Cloaked Ratchet going to go off the outside, and Valentino is going to reset too. Valentino still maintaining that pass, though. Now sitting in 1st again. Big battle going on between Cloaked Ratchet and Valentino Tiabo. The KTM and the Husky duking it out for the 1st place position here in Moto 1. What happened to Cloaked Ratchet? Not seeing him on the screen. Seth Ab in 11th. Bryce in 5th still. Cloaked Ratchet falling a little bit behind Valentino after going off the track, but definitely in his sights and gonna make a push towards the front. That 1st place spot. Caught him pretty quick too, so Cloaked Ratchet on the move. Looking solid. Like I said, Valentino. Oh, Cloaked Ratchet trying to make the pass on the inside. Can he make it happen? No. Both riders flying right now. Lap 6 is just about to end. We're going on to lap 7. And it is going to be Cloaked Ratchet going through 1st. And Valentino making a big mistake before the finish line. Going to fall about 2.6 seconds behind Cloaked going through the finish line. So we'll see if Valentino can clap back and try and push towards that 1st place spot again. But like I was saying, Valentino, he did the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship that we hosted back in May. So it's good to see him back. I know Cloaked Ratchet is a player that we've seen on the game before. Went on a little hiatus for a while. And I believe he came back just a few weeks ago. Started training for the 125 Dream Race. So yeah, he was gone for a while. Came back. And now he's leading the way here in Moto 1 of the C-Class here on PS4. So far so good by Cloaked Ratchet, the number 1. Throwing it over the tabletop. Where is everybody else? Nosshaus back in 7th, losing a position to Squidbait. Squidbait continuing to move forward, and Outdoorsman also making the pass on Nosshaus. Squidbait in 6th. Jala has caught Valentino. A little bit of a mistake by Valentino that's going to allow Jala to possibly roll up right next to his left side. Battle for 2nd going on between the number 4 and the number 8. Yamaha versus KTM. Who's going to do it? John Grotti has left. Not sure if he lagged out or quit, but his Moto 1 is over. So we got Cloaked Ratchet coming through after lap 7 in 1st, opening up even more of a gap, about 3 seconds more over Valentino in 2nd. 3rd place is the number 4 of Jala, followed by the number 10 of BDE Carm, and rounding out the top 5 here in Moto 1 is Bryce 35-35. All these riders are now on lap 8, so based on where Cloaked Ratchet is, that's about 2.5, 2 3/4 of a lap left here in Moto 1. But Valentino firing back right away, trying to make the pass back on Jala and get that 2nd place position back if he wants a better chance of taking the overall in Moto 2 from Cloaked Ratchet. Going to have to get a Moto win if he wants to stop Cloaked Ratchet. But Jala is going to go off the track, allow Valentino to fly by. So we'll continue to see if Jala can make a pass back on Valentino. Big battle going on between those two guys. Cosmic Kills having some trouble. He was out front on lap 1 leading the way, but it looks like he has slowly fallen back to 8th. Number 14 on the Yamaha. BDE Carm, solid ride thus far in Moto 1. In the 4th place spot. Nice and smooth over that tabletop. Valentino continuing with the troubles. Jala has made the pass back. Pushing Valentino to 3rd, and Cloaked Ratchet continuing to open up even more of a gap. Bryce in 5th. Cloaked Ratchet out front. Looks like they have just finished lap 8. Moving on to lap 9 of Moto 1 right now. Cloaked Ratchet flying out front, continuing to open up even more of a gap. Nice and smooth, the number 1 on the Husky. Nosshaus in 8th, battling with Cosmic. Ooh, almost gets taken out by Cosmic. Nosshaus now in 9th. Squidbait in 6th. He is the number 11. Only about 3 seconds behind Bryce, 35-35. So, over the course of these next 2 laps, if Squidbait continues to be smooth and push forward, he could find himself making a pass on Bryce and taking over that top 5 spot. Had some troubles in the beginning, it seems, but you know, finishing strong. Squidbait here in Moto 1, trying to make it into 5th place. Bryce 35-35, just ahead of him. So we'll come back to Squidbait and see if he's pushed forward anymore. Jala still in 2nd, the number 4 on the Yamaha, solid ride. Straight air in the launch pad, no worries there. Just trying to keep it smooth. Get to that finish line, only about a lap left. Cloaked Ratchet in the view, launching the Luraco's lead. How far behind is Valentino? We got the number 2 outdoorsman in 7th. BDE Carm in 4th. That looks like Valentino right in front of Carm. We are now on the final lap of Moto 1 here in the C-Class. BDE Carm down hard. Gonna lose a bunch of time to Valentino. Looks like he would have been able to possibly make a pass on him, but definitely lost a lot of time there. Valentino in 3rd. Seth 10th. Squidbait, like I said, has made his way up, making the pass on Bryce. Squidbait now in the 5th place position. Very, very solid push by Squidbait. Cloaked Ratchet still holding it down out front. Try and take a look back at some of these other guys. Nosshaus making a little bit of a mistake. Squidbait and Bryce going possibly back and forth. Jala still in 2nd. Outdoorsman 7th. Cosmic Kills 8th. BDE Carm in 4th. A little bit too far behind Valentino to make anything happen here on this last lap. We're going to try and make our way towards Cloaked Ratchet, and Moto 1 winner, Cloaked Ratchet, taking the Moto 1 win, the number 1, aboard the Husky, looking solid. I believe Jala is going to come through in 2nd, followed by Valentino. Nosshaus 9th, Squidbait in 5th, looking good. Outdoorsman 7th, 8th is Cosmic. BDE Carm with a solid ride here in Moto 1, taking 4th place. Try and move forward. 3rd, Valentino. We're going to give you guys a quick rundown of the Moto 1 results, and then we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for Moto 2. But it is the number 1 of Cloaked Ratchet taking the Moto 1 win here in the C-Class, followed by Jala 119120. 3rd place is Valentino, followed by 4th place BDE Carm, and rounding out the top 5 is Squidbait, followed by Outdoorsman, Cosmic Kills, Nosshaus, Seth Ab 212, and Caleb Drew. We're going to take a quick break, let these guys have a quick free ride, and we'll be back for Moto 2. here at the 125 Dream Race in the C class. Stay tuned.
All right, welcome back, guys. Moto 2 of the MXvsATV 125 Dream Race, hosted by MXO Sports and presented by Vital MX, is about to get underway. Moto 2 of the C-Class on PS4. Just under a minute and 15 to go until the gate drops. Moto 1 was super exciting. Bunch of guys duking it out in the beginning laps. Cloaked Ratchet, Heat 1 winner, and Valentino, your Heat 2 winner, battling it out. But it was Cloaked Ratchet taking the Moto 1 win, followed by Jala. Third place was Valentino Tiabo. Fourth place, BDE Carm, and rounding out your top 5 in Moto 1 of the C-Class was Squidbait. Now we are going to get another 10-lap moto underway. Only 2 motos today, not 3, so second and final moto. Winner takes all, so we'll see if Cloaked Ratchet can have another pretty dominating moto, or if Jala can push forward, go 2-1 and take that overall. Maybe we'll see Carm take a moto. Had a solid ride himself. Valentino could possibly take the overall as well if Cloaked Ratchet has a troubling moto too. So 7 seconds until these riders get on the gate, and we'll see how it goes. Nos House, Observer, and Cosmic. Cosmic ripping a huge hole shot in Moto 1. We'll see if he can get off to another good start and maybe push hard and stay up there this time. I think he had a little bit of trouble Moto 1, but we'll see how it goes here in Moto 2. Nice little cinematic of the beautiful Redbud MX in Buchanan, Michigan. Get through this cinematic. 30-second card will go up, and the gate will go down. So just a few seconds away from putting these riders on the gate. Looks like the number 4 is Jala, the number 10 is Carm, 14 Cosmic Kills, number 11 is Squidbait, number 5 Bryce, 13 is Seth Ab, number 1 a Cloaked, and a couple more. So 30-second board is up. We're going to spectate. Not Observer. We'll take Carm. Carm off the hole shot. Let's get it. Number 10. Nice start. Looks like who is on the Husky? The number 11. Squidbait nearly ripping a hole shot, but got pushed out. But it is Cosmic Kills. Cosmic Kills got his starts on lock. Ooh, Carm ripping that inside. Cosmic having the momentum, though, going down that straightaway. Cosmic Kills back out front here in Moto 2. Ripped the whole shot in Moto 1. Ripped another whole shot in Moto 2. Setting himself up really nice. So we'll see if he can stay up front. But we got a couple new riders out front here in Moto 2. But Cloaked Ratchet looks like he got a little bit better of a start and making his way quick to the front. Cosmic out front right now, followed by Cloaked. Carm in third. Bryce in fourth. So we'll see how this plays out. But it looks like Cloaked Ratchet is going to try and make quick work of Cosmic and run away with this Moto 2 win. Slight mistake, though. Carm still in third, having a solid beginning to his Moto 2. On the back fender of Cloaked Ratchet, but Valentino wanting to have a better moto this time around. Getting around Carm nice and quick. An Outdoorsman as well. Rough Moto 1. Outdoorsman definitely wants to do better this second moto. Seth Ab back in 9th. Observer sitting on the gate. Doing his thing. Doing. Cloaked Ratchet, Moto 1 winner, out front right away. Going to be very tough to stop him. Going to have a rough race. Going to have somebody maybe take him out. I don't know. But, Cloaked Ratchet out front, he's very likely going to run away with it if he has a smooth rest of his race. We're now on lap 2, so obviously plenty of racing to go. Cloaked out front, Observer chilling. On the gate, Seth Ab. BDE Carm falling back in 5th, stuck on the banner. Huge mistake. BDE Carm, who was in 2nd on lap 1, now back in 7th, having some troubles. Bryce 35 right in front of him. We're going to get into drone cam view. Outdoorsman having some troubles as well. Was up in 4th or 5th. Made a mistake going through the sand rollers after the launch pad. Now finds himself having a troubling Moto 2 and hitting the yellow barrier. Trouble continues for Outdoorsman. Looks like Jala off to another good start. Now sitting in third. Cosmic Kills making the pass on the inside. And Squidbait. Squidbait now in third. Up there in front of Jala and Cosmic Kills. Fifth in Moto 1. Now sitting in third, but Jala is going to take that position back over from Squidbait. Just in front of Jala is Valentino. And I believe Cloaked Ratchet is pulling away continuously so far. Nos House in 11th. Caleb Drew in 10th. And I'm not sure who that is in front of Caleb Drew. Maybe Seth Ab. Yep, that is Seth Ab. Squidbait and Bryce in synchronization over Laraco's Leap. Same exact whip. But it is Bryce that's going to have the momentum going over the landing. Maintaining that 4th place spot. 11th is Nos House. Trying to triple past Seth Ab and Caleb Drew. Cosmic in 7th. Rippin' Holies. Falling back a little bit though. Outdoorsman trying to make work of him. And he does. Squidbait in 6th. Lost a couple positions. Was in 3rd. Valentino in 2nd. Losing a little bit of time to Cloaked Ratchet that lap around. I believe we're on the 3rd lap now. Valentino. Oh, huge reset by Valentino. He's got a swarm, absolute swarm of riders behind him now. And is that Cloaked Ratchet right in front of him? Cloaked Ratchet might have made a huge mistake. That's not Cloaked Ratchet. That is the number 4. Oh, that's number 4 Jala. Excuse me, I thought that Valentino was in 2nd, but it is Jala and Valentino, 2 and 3. Cloaked Ratchet out front. Going up the Mons Wall. Track is super beat up here on lap 3 of Moto 2. Over that tabletop. I'm not sure what they call that. You know, there's a lot of well-known features here on the Red Bud MX track, like Laraco's Leap, the Monza Wall, the launch pad. I'm not exactly sure what that tabletop is called. I feel like when I used to race there, I believe people call it like T3 maybe. So a lot of well-known features here on the Red Bud MX track. Valentino in 3rd, trying to catch up to Jala in 2nd. Looks like Karm has made his way back inside the top 5, now in 4th. And Bryce 35-35 is in 5th. Cloaked Ratchet out front. Very commanding lead. Smooth sailing from here on out. Looking solid. Bouncing off the banner a little bit. That's okay. Pushing forward still. Observer looking good on the starting line. Seth Ab in 10th. BDE Karm in 4th. Doesn't look like you can see Jala or Valentino in front of Karm. See if he can push forward and make his way inside the top 3. However, I don't think anybody is too close behind Karm, so as of now, nice and smooth, and Karm's going to have a nice consistent Moto 1 and Moto 2, looking good. The number 10 of BDE Karm, ripping through the rollers. Outdoorsman in 7th, still having some troubles. Second fastest qualifier in 7th. Jala still holding down 2nd. Caleb Drew 11th. Bryce in 5th. Bryce is another new rider, actually. I believe he just got the game maybe about a month ago or so. Seen him in a lot of public lobbies, know a couple of the guys that he regularly plays with. And he's definitely stepped it up a lot since I first saw him come around in the game. So top 5 here in Moto 2, looking super solid. Bryce, definitely, making a name for himself here in the community. Looking good here in Moto 2 of the C-Class and the 125 Dream Race. We'll see if he can hold it down. Not sure who's in 6th, but we can find out. 8th place is Nos House. Cosmic Kills 9th. Squidbait in 7th. made his way up to the top 5, that 5th place spot in Moto 1. Now sitting in 7th in Moto 2, trying to push forward, get back into the top 5. Got his eyes set on the 6th place rider, not sure who that is. Valentino now in 2nd. Must have had a pretty big mistake by Jala to make that pass. Meanwhile, Cloaked Ratchet nowhere to be seen. Commanding lead, smooth sailing. There's Cloaked, throwing it fat over Laraco's leap. Stay consistent, and Cloaked Ratchet is well on his way to a 1-1 here in the C-Class. Valentino case in the leap. That'll hurt. Cloaked out front. Seth Ave in 10th. Carm in 4th. Looks like Bryce catching up to Carm. And he's going to hit that inside super fast. Making the pass on Carm. See if Carm can bounce back and maybe take it back from Bryce. 3.535. Track is super beat up. Look at the size of those braking bumps going down that straightaway. Over the ski jump. Battle for the 4th place spot here in Moto 2 of the C-Class, and Carm is going to make a huge mistake. Off the track, reset, and that's going to allow Outdoorsman to close in on the top 5. 5th place spot. Maybe not the races that Outdoorsman wanted to have, being that 2nd fastest qualifier. But, you know, overall pretty solid and consistent rides for him. Nothing to fret about, so we'll continue to check in on him and see if he can make his way into the top 5. That is Outdoorsman on the KTM, number 2. Jala still in 3rd. Gonna hand over that 2nd overall to Valentino if he does not catch him and make the pass back. Looks like a separation between Valentino and Jala of about 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds or so. Cloaked Ratchet with about a 7-second lead over Valentino. You know, Cloaked Ratchet out front got a pretty solid lead of about 7.5 seconds, but with still 4 laps to go here in Moto 2, you know, anything can happen. This track is rough, it's beat up. You know, mistakes can happen. Valentino could come into the picture, possibly take this Moto 2 win if things start to go haywire for Cloaked Ratchet. Cloaked Ratchet, nice whip over that. On his way to a perfect day, Cloaked Ratchet. Heat 1 winner, Moto 1 winner, and just about 3 laps away from being your Moto 2 winner and the overall winner. So, solid day for Cloaked, looking good out front. Seth Ab in 10th. Carm in 5th. Still eyes set on Bryce, 35-35. Trying to make the pass back. Now Bryce, 35-35, was passed in Moto 1 by Squidbait. However, I think Bryce was on his way to a 6th place finish and lagged out in the final corner on the last lap. So I believe Bryce 35-35 has a DNF for Moto 1, bike blown up, So it's definitely a rough go for Bryce, as he's looking pretty solid here in Moto 2. Outdoorsman in 6. It looks like Nosshaus right behind him. Pretty solid ride by Nosshaus. Jala in 3rd. Losing a bunch of time. Looks like Valentino was pretty far ahead of him. So the way things go now, with about 2.5 laps to go, Cloaked Ratchet is going to take the overall with a 1-1. Valentino would take 2nd overall with a 3-2. Jala with 3rd place overall, going 2-3. 4th place, as of now, would go to BDE Carm, I believe. And I'm not sure about 5th place. We'll have to see how that one plays out. But we are now on the 9th lap of Moto 2 here in the C class. Caleb Drew back in 11th. Bryce 4th. Nosshaus in 7th. Having another solid ride. Squidbait hot on his trail. Oh, Nosshaus. He's got a double the leap. Squidbait's going to go for the triple and does make it. Nosshaus getting a little squirrely. Just getting the game a couple weeks ago. First tournament. Overall, solid ride by Nosshaus. Plenty of room for improvement here in the future. Looking good aboard that KTM, the Canadian Blue Crew. Moving forward. Cosmic Kills. No. Cosmic had a rough couple of motos, it seems like, so far. I believe he was 8th or 9th also in the first moto. Now 9th here in the second moto. But the only rider here in the C class at the 125 Dream Race to rip a hole shot. So took the Moto 1 hole shot, took the Moto 2 hole shot. So he's got that under his belt, pretty sweet for Cosmic. Overall solid, consistent ride for him here in the C class. Nothing to be ashamed of, looking good. Squidbait in 7th, Valentino 2nd. Should be moving on to the 10th and final lap of the C class here at the MXvsATV 125 Dream Race, hosted by MXO Sports, presented by Vital MX. Thank you to those, both of those partners of ours, as well as Rainbow Studios, THQ Nordic, MX Sports, for collaborating with us and helping us get these events out for the community. Super stoked to be putting this on for everybody. And it seems like the community's feedback overall has been super positive. So yeah, thank you to all our partners. Right now on the 10th and final lap, Valentino in 2nd. Ripping up that triple. Throwing a nice little whip. But Cloaked Ratchet. Cloaked Ratchet is the name of the game here in C class. Overall, number 1 overall qualifier. Heat 1 winner. Moto 1 winner. And looking to be the Heat 2 winner here on the 10th and final lap. Big whip. So sick by Cloaked Ratchet over the launch pad. Throwing a little celebration. About to go 1-1. Looking good, looking good. So smooth. A little bit of a different line choice. Nothing wrong with that. Cloaked Ratchet. Throwing up the number 1. A perfect day for Cloaked Ratchet. 1-1 on the day. Heat 1 winner. Big congratulations to him. He will be your overall winner. Sefab in 10th. 5th place is Carm. Looks like he has fallen behind Bryce just slightly. Outdoorsman in 7th. Jala in 3rd. So it is going to be Valentino taking that 2nd place overall. Jala is going to get that 3rd place overall. I believe BDE Carm will take 4th place overall. And 5th might be Outdoorsman. Not sure. We'll give you guys a quick rundown of the rider list. We're going to take a quick break after that, and then we're going to get on to the B class. We're going to run right into it. So, Cloaked Ratchet 1-1. He's your overall winner. Valentino 3-2. 2nd overall. Jala 2-3. 3rd overall. Bryce is going to go DNF 4. Not sure where he'll end up. Squidbait going to go 5-5, so he'll take 5th. possibly 4th from Carm. Then we got Carmen 6th, Outdoorsman 7th, Nosshaus 8th, Cosmic 9th, Seth Ab 10th, and Caleb Drew in 11th. We'll be right back, just a few short minutes. We're going to hop right into this B class and get it underway with Heat 1. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few short minutes.